Yo, how's it going, guys? Revoh here, coming at you guys with a brand new video, and today we are going to be going over the best custom tactics and formation so that you guys can get more wins on Weekend League. But before we get into the video, if you guys could go ahead and leave a like, comment down below, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel as well as following my Twitch. I will be streaming the rest of my Foot Champions games on there. I am currently like, what am I, 14 and 8? No, 14 and 6, 14 and 14 and something, like 14 and 10, I think. Yeah, 14 and 10. I'm doing horrible. But this is probably not the best time actually to make that video since I have a horrible record right now. But I need 3 more wins out of 6 and I get gold 2. But yeah, drop a sub, leave a like, comment down below, follow my Twitch. Let's get into the formation real quick. So the formation that I'm going to be using is the 4-5-1. No, I'm just kidding. I'm going to be using the 4-4-2. But let me go ahead and show you my players real quick. So I have Allison in goal. Nothing special. Danny Carvajal, I think he is the best right back in the game, in my opinion. I just hate playing against him, so I had to get him into my team. For some reason, he catches up to every single player. It could be Mbappe, it could be Aubameyang. He catches up to them, and he's always winning the ball. I don't know, he's just really broken. Militao, he's amazing as well. I like him. And now, Thiago Silva, I was going to put David Luiz back in there because I did miss him. But there's something about this card, like he's not the fastest, even with the shadow, but he's just always in the right position to make the tackle. He's not really that aggressive, but I don't know, there's something about him. I really like him. I recommend you guys try him if you got him in your red or if you got him in your guaranteed. He is not that bad of a card. Tagliafico, another amazing card. I upgraded from Roberto Carlos. Promes, great winger. Atal, who I packed. I was lucky enough to pack him. He's an amazing player as well. All these players are good. There's no player on this team that is bad. These two really surprised me, Verratti and Cyprian. And you guys know Mbappe and Ben Yedder are just super overpowered. But let's take a look at the custom tactics. So I do play the 4-4-2. And that is mainly because, in my opinion, if you guys look at the formation right here, there's a player that covers every certain part of the field. So you have somebody on the left hand side, you got Atal there. You have somebody on the right, you got Promes there. You need your strikers to drop back, they'll do it for you. You got your 2 center mids. Now I used the 4-1-2-2 earlier on in the weekend, and I think that is kind of what screwed me over, because this formation, it doesn't have those wingers to cover the wide areas. So if you face somebody in the 4-2-3-1 or the 4-4-2 or the 4-3-3 formation and they have wingers and you're using this formation, they're gonna be it's gonna be kind of a headache to play against, because they'll be able to go play wide, across the ball, cut in, and you can't really defend that because you have your central players in Verratti and Cyprian. So I would only use this if you're just gonna be all out attack and you're a good defender and a good attacker. But if you're not, if you're like in the middle and you're just like a good attacker, I would recommend to run the 4-4-2 so you have more people to cover those areas that you lack in. So we do go balance on this formation. The width we do play is 5. The depth that we play is 3, and the depth for 3, I think it's mainly because you don't want your players pushing up that much. If you're playing like on a 6 or like a 7, your center midfielders are going to get cut out a lot. They're going to get caught out. So I don't think it's good to be playing on a high depth on this one. You could also try pressure on heavy touch, but I think that balance is best suited for this. You just pass around, let the game continue. Don't be rushing your play, and it'll work out amazing for you. Now for the offensive style, balance as well, but we are playing on 6 width, as opposed to 5. I don't know, I just found it better to cover the wide areas as well, and to play in the wide areas. Players in box, I used to have it at 3, but I realize now with 4, I get more people in there, obviously, and it's just easier for me to find a pass inside the box as opposed to my 1 striker. So when I played on 4 players in the box, I'll show you guys after. Actually, I'll explain it after. But and corners and free kicks, leave that on 2. You do not want that on anything else, because I'm always getting caught out on corner kicks. I'm always getting counterattacked. They're always scoring on me, even with 2. I would recommend a 1 actually. Should I do 1? Yeah, I'm gonna do a 1 honestly, because there's been like 2 games this week in league where I just get counterattacked on the corner, and it's horrible. And so let's get into the formation. Actually, let me show you guys how to line it up. So You got obviously your two center backs, your two right backs and left backs, and then you got your wingers. For the wingers, you just need fast players, fast, good players that could pass the ball to your strikers and that can also finish as well. Now your center midfielders, this is the most important part for me. On my left side, that is my preference. On the left hand side, I use a defender or a center midfielder that is good with defense. So if you guys take a look at my cards, this Verratti card, he's 5'5", but he does intercept absolutely everything. He's a wall. He's great for me. I love him. Just look at his stats, 65k. You cannot go wrong for that price for this card. He's just an amazing center defensive midfielder. And pairing him up with somebody like Cyprian, who's really good going forward as well, I enjoy. Look, he's got 11 goal contributions in 26 games at the CDM center midfielder spot, which I think is pretty good. I really enjoy his card. I recommend doing him, linking him with Atal, linking him with Mbappe, Ben Yedder. He's a great card. So on the left-hand side of the midfield, I do play a center midfielder who is good defensively, and then I have somebody on the right-hand side who's good offensively. And the instructions for that is the left one stays back while attacking, he covers center, and that's it for that. And then for the right-hand side, balance attack, cover center. That's all you got to do for that side. All right. And then for the wingers, I put come back on defense, get in behind, and get into the box for crosses. Because if you don't have get into the box for crosses on your wingers, they usually tend to stay out wide, and it's kind of hard to get them involved into the play. So I just have get into box for cross, as well as a tall get into box for cross. And then the two strikers. Now, the two strikers, what do you want for this? What I recommend, honestly, is that you either have one 5-star skiller or one 5-star weak foot player. Now, if you could get both of them, just like this scenario, that is amazing. That is the same case for my wingers as well. Promus is 5-star skill moves. Atal is 5-star weak foot. Mbappe's 5-star skill moves. Ben Yedder's 5-star weak foot. So what you want to play on them is get in behind and come back on defense. Now, this does not hinder your attack. I find it very easy to have more open passes, more options if you have it on come back on defense. Because say you get the ball with Verratti, right, in the midfield, and your Ben Yedder's all the way up top with stay forward. Say you have it on stay forward, and he's all the way up top. You have nobody to play the pass to. Now, if you have it on come back on defense, he's going to be right there to play the quick 1-2, to pass it off to Mbappe, pass it off to Atal, and they could just keep going forward. So that is why I recommend playing comeback on defense for this, as well as the wingers. You want your wingers to be tracking back, just so they could help the midfield a little bit, especially if Cyprian's caught up top. You want somebody like Atal. Atal's perfect in this formation because he's naturally a right back, right? And then he was shapeshifted to a striker and then a right winger. I think he had a left winger card too, right? I'm not sure. But he's good on defense as well. And Promes, I mean, he's not the best on defense, but he's fast, so he makes up for it. So yeah, that's pretty much all my tactics, guys. Literally it. Your left back and your right back stay back while attacking and overlap. Goalie, I don't touch that. And then your center back stay back while attacking. And then for, say you're winning a game in like the 85th minute, 1-0, and you want to make sure that you close out the game, this is the formation that I use. I use the 4-2-3-1. No reason. I just think it is the most defensive formation in the game. Honestly, I think the 4-2-3-1 is very drop back oriented preference. So yeah, I just played on drop back, 5 depth or 5 width, 2 depth, possession, 5 width, 1 player in box, and 1 corner, 1 free kick, and just have everybody on comeback on defense. Have everybody on comeback on defense and stay back while attacking. But yeah, that I don't play that all game. I play that like in the last 5 minutes of the game, just so I could secure the dub. I don't know how people play like that all game. It's just so boring. But yeah, let's move on to the attacking one. So say you're losing in the 80th minute and you want to get a goal. This is just an extreme tactic right here. Just play constant pressure. You could do pressure on heavy touch, but I suggest constant pressure. It's just hectic for your opponent. And then you go 5 width and 10 depth. You play 10 depth on this, you're gonna see a noticeable change in your attack and your defense. Your players are gonna be like at the halfway line, so it's gonna be kind of hectic. But you need the goal. So what could you do? You're not going to be dropping back on when you need a goal, right? You need the goal, so send all your players forward. Fast build up, you could do long ball as well, but I prefer fast build up. 5 width, 5 players in box, and 2 corners, 2 free kicks. Same lineup as the other one. And then you just want your players on stay forward this time. Stay forward on your strikers, getting behind. Your wingers, you want basic defense support, getting behind, get into the box or cross. Your I don't know why. You want your right backs and left backs always on stay back while attacking and overlap. I don't know why I had that on that. And then you want your center mids on balance attack, both of them, and cover center. And that's pretty much it, guys. I know I'm not in the position right now to be telling you guys about tactics, but this is what helps me. If I was not running this formation and these tactics, I don't know where I'd be, because the 4-4-2 is the most balanced attack. And in past FIFAs, I have never ever even tried touching this formation. But for some reason, this year it just works. It just works. Now, I'm used to playing with cams, and even without the cam in this formation, I still do pretty good finding attacks. So yeah, guys, that's the video. Hopefully it helped you guys pick your formation if you're struggling. I guess it's kind of too late now though, right? Because it was the last weekend league. So I thought I'd just share my formation, my tactics. Let me know if you enjoyed the video. Leave a like, comment down below, subscribe, and don't forget to follow my Twitch, right? If you're even watching at this point, don't forget to follow my Twitch, because I will be streaming the rest of my Foot Champs games on there. I do stream drafts on there. I think I'm going to do a draft after this, but yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. See you guys later. Peace. Have a great rest of your weekend league. Good luck on rewards. Bye, 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 bye. See you guys later. Bye, 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 bye.